Told you I can't get involved in this technical shit, mate. Pressing buttons and that.
Wasn't hard, was it? Hello everybody, this is Stephen Howson. This is the Stephen Howson podcast. Thank you everybody joining us. The reason we just went live a second ago is because he pressed the wrong pissing button. Know what I mean?
Blame my thumbs.
Stephen Howson podcast sponsored by Tops the Pot. If you're watching us on YouTube, this is what I'm pointing at. If you're not watching us on YouTube, or even if you are watching us on YouTube, it's in the description. So please go and check out the description. As I just said, we just hit a random live stream rather than the actual one that we'd set up. So sorry if you
Flashpoint
suddenly ended up on that one for some bizarre reason or whatever. Welcome everybody. It's Christmas in 2 days, and I don't know if I felt less Christmassy, to be honest.
Well,
actually, to be fair, I think Afghanistan I felt pretty un-Christmassy when I was there. 10 years ago.
10 years.
Doesn't that make you feel old?
Because we are fucking old, that's why.
Oh, mate, I don't look old. Fucking handsome, look at me, you seen me?
I need to get a haircut and shave me. It's been a couple of weeks. Going Christmas Eve. Have you been? You haven't. You got your Christmas haircut?
Well, it's just the way it's felt. Not specifically going out thinking I'll get my do done for Christmas.
Yeah, standard.
Get my do done did. I just get it done every 2 weeks, so.
Yeah, I know, but it's Christmas, isn't it? You got to get extra fresh for Christmas, just in case, you know what I mean? Spending it with family and that.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm going to have to run around so much on Christmas Day.
Oh, you're going to be working, aren't you, on Boxing Day?
Yep.
Wounded.
Like we was talking about going out for New Year's Eve as well. We're fucking playing New Year's Eve.
I thought, what, West Ham? Yeah, isn't it West Ham away?
Is it
no,
West
it's West Ham, New Year's Day.
No, it's not West Ham, is it Middlesbrough?
No, that's on the 28th.
We're playing New Year's Eve.
So when are we playing West Ham then? I get it. Oh, this is.
Hang on,
we've got 3 games in a week. Definitely.
We're playing New Year's Eve, I know that for a fact.
Alright, fuck knows then.
So I don't know if you want to go out on New Year's Day or sometime in a difference.
Whatever.
Yeah. 31st Middlesbrough. Told you it was Middlesbrough.
Right. So when we're playing West Ham? Oh, the second. What day is that?
The second.
Is that
day after New Year's Day, mate.
Yeah, I know, but what actual day is it? Day, do you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck knows.
Is it Monday?
They all blend into one for me, mate.
Yeah, it's Monday,
I legit don't know what day things are on. I just go off the fixture lists.
I knew we was playing West Ham away, but I thought it was New Year's Day.
So I'm not going to finish till like 11 o'clock on New Year's Eve. What a top New Year's Eve I'm having. I'm just basically going to finish all the fan cams and then drive home. Janine can't go out.
Well, she can.
She probably can. She can't go out with me. Like.
She can go out with Jeffro.
So that's that. What a shit New Year's Eve that's going to be. In fan cams.
Could be worse, couldn't it?
Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. I've had a lot worse.
Can't feel me. But I still feel like Christmas. I've just been. Well, I just brought Jaden's present, and before.
Dom James says, "What do I ask for at the hairdressers?" Well, for starters, I'm a man. I'm a manly man at that, so I don't go to the hairdressers. I go to a barber's.
I mean, if you got a hairstylist, mate, you fucked up there.
Yeah, I'd lose my fucking number, mate. I'm a manly man with a beard, so I go to a barber's and I sit down, and he normally asks the usual, and I say yeah. He didn't even ask me this time.
Just done it.
And he was about 10 minutes into it because it takes ages, and I went, "You didn't even ask me what I was having today." And he went, "Did I?" And I went, "No." And he went, "Is it going to be different?" And I went, "No."
It's like common courtesy, isn't it? You got to ask. To be fair, I get bored me sometimes. Like I was thinking.
Well, I chucked a little line in this time just to accentuate the side part.
Well, I had a line, but I'm trying to grow it out now because I was going to grow it all out and don't know, just maybe whatever. But I think I was going to go for a fade.
Just fine.
Yeah, but no, like not
a skin fade,
not a guile. You know, like a Street Fighter.
Mate, that's not that thing.
Yeah, but the way it sticks up and that.
That's just because I've got a mongy shaped head.
Yeah, well, guile that one, fat head. No, I mean like a.
What am I getting Jaden for Christmas? Is that Jaden's other account? Because he's downstairs on his iPad watching you, boy. Whose beard's better?
Oh yeah, mine, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, because mine's got. Look at that. Mine's got proper shape, definition.
What do you mean? Look at the shape of this.
Yeah, what?
You can see right through yours.
I mean, it's only because the light's shining on it. It's dark, man. You can see right through yours.
That is a thick beard, mate. Lee says I look like Mr. T. Mr. T was a brother, mate. I don't think I do look like Mr. T. So yeah, we haven't really got a lot of topics for tonight. I wanted to get drunk, but he's in work in the morning, so we're not getting drunk. I do think we should do a drunk one at some fucking point. We'll have to find out the suitable arrangement for it.
It's one of them. Thursday 9 o'clock. This is like getting here. Did they don't even do Ubers around here, do they?
I don't think so.
No. They should get a fucking regular taxi.
It's not hard, man.
No.
You didn't even tell me what I get. Yeah. You asked me what do I ask the barber for, and I don't ask him for anything. So you didn't say what do I get at the barber's. Well, you asked me what I asked for. He says usual, and I say yeah.
Yeah, you got to switch it up then, haven't you?
I think this is technically called a skin fade because it literally is completely bald when I get it done. My hair grows really fast.
Do they use balding clippers or do they use a cut throat?
Balding clippers and then cut throat around all the edges.
Well, yeah, that's what normal barbers do.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's any different. I'm just saying this is what it is.
Yeah.
So it's a skin fade and then whatever.
What's your barber's like inside? Is it round here? Or
It's McClures, Northern Quarter.
You say like I go to town every day.
Alright, well it's McClures in the Northern Quarter. So
Is it?
it's pretty fucking hammered. I have to book because it takes them an hour and a quarter, so about an hour and 20.
Yeah, it's mad now, isn't it? Barbers, you've got to book. I book in my barber because otherwise, just you sat there waiting, and I ain't got time to wait.
I ain't waiting, mate.
I used to. No, it weren't ask because you just sit there and you think, yeah, I'm just chilling.
You used to sit for ages in Headhunters.
Yeah, well, I still go Headhunters, isn't it? So they've got Sky Sports on. You think chilling, got newspapers. Remember when they used to have fucking Nuts and Zoo magazine and all that?
They don't exist now.
I know, yeah, I can't believe it, me.
That was a fad that just came in and went out, didn't it? There's clearly absolutely no money left in publishing to be making magazines like that because they sold well, mate.
Oh yeah,
they sold really well. I think the British Army ran on those magazines. I think, honestly, not even kidding. Let's get the comments over on here. See what you guys are saying. Is anyone genuinely looking forward to Christmas? Is anyone anywhere weird for Christmas? I spent Christmas in Afghanistan one year. I'm trying to think where I spent all the other years when I was in the army.
When you've been at home now, most of the time.
Most of the time we got Christmas leave. Yeah.
Every time I speak to someone at the army, which is quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it is, to be fair, because like we're one of the only companies that cover armed forces.
Oh, right, okay.
So you get a lot of people speaking to them, and they all tell me they do exactly what you did.
Yeah, nothing.
Fuck all.
But sometimes it gets called upon to do some shit.
On an active tour of duty in the next like 12 months? Nah. What do you do then?
Hang on, mate. Hang on. Can we just rewind a second here? I did 3 in 3 years.
Yeah, well, that was because we wanted to get some fuckers oil. So we made up a blag excuse to go in there.
05, I was on exercise virtually every single week of 2005, leading up to going to Afghanistan in 2006. I was in Afghanistan 2006, 2007, and then because I don't like the cold, I volunteered to go to Iraq in 2008. Stevie don't like the cold at all. I'd rather go and get rocketed.
You can't even feel the cold. I'm surprised the windows not even open in here.
I can feel the cold.
Really? You tell me you're always like dead hot. You have to have the windows open all the time.
Time and a place. If I'm hot, then yeah, I've got to get a bit of air in the place. But when it's just cold for no reason and windy and rainy,
it's a bit windy outside now.
Yeah, it's getting there. I went and picked my car up this morning from the train station. Or Ginny dropped me off to go and pick my car up.
Like
left it there
the train station is not that far from this house.
I don't park at that one.
Oh no.
Because if you can't park at that one. So it's better to drive a bit further down the road and get another one down there.
Have you ever heard that song? These boots are made for walking.
Not my boots, mate. Army paid you to PlayStation. Do I agree? The last 8 months of my military career, right? Because when you sign off, it's 12-month notice, and what they do is they go, right, you ain't going on leave till forever now. So, and they stack up all your leave, and because I've been away so much, I had 83 days holiday to take. So they just went, bosh, stack that all up at the last end of my military career. So I finished in July. I was out there by early March and still getting paid. Yeah. But so they stacked all my leave towards the back, and then because I was in a squadron that was just bouncing between Iraq and Afghanistan, we were busy guys, hence why I wanted to get out there. But because we were just bouncing between the two, nobody knew what I was doing, mate. And what I was doing mostly was playing Pro Evo in my room.
And you still shit at it.
And I would just go, I need to go do some admin shit. And they'd be like, no one cared. They was like, whatever, mate.
Yeah. Guy used to phone me for about an hour a day. Like, yeah, so, this is just like fucking chilling. And like, to be fair, I wasn't doing much neither. I was in work, but it weren't really work.
Oh, do you know what? I was going to ask about this. And I want to ask you guys in the comments as well. If I didn't actually see anyone mention if they was doing anything funky for Christmas. But if you are doing something funky for Christmas, get in the comments. Someone just asked me there, said, would I recommend a career in the forces? Depends what you're going to do, and it depends if you think that you're going to stay in there forever, because I think you will I could see myself doing a 20-year career in the army when I first joined, but actually when you look up the chain, when you start, you accept it's going to suck. You accept that you're at the bottom of the rung, but you expect things are going to get better. You expect as you start getting stripes and start picking up responsibilities, the shit becomes less. It doesn't. The shit becomes more. And I was looking up the chain, and I'm looking at what my sergeant was doing when he was in Afghanistan and was in Iraq, and I was a corporal, and I'm thinking, that's my next move, really. And I'm like, I don't fucking fancy it. I see what this guy's dealing with, and he's getting more shit than me. He's stopping me getting some of the shit that he's getting. So it depends. I wouldn't say no flat out. I wouldn't say yes flat out. It's definitely going to depend on you, what you want to get out of it, and all the rest of it. I don't think you can just blanket statement it. But anyway, you guys let us know. If anyone's weird for Christmas, we'll have a chat to you through the comments if anyone's doing anything funky or weird for Christmas. The best Christmas I had was when I did skiing.
Yeah, that sounded pretty cool.
I was away for 13 weeks skiing, full pay, laughing. What was I going to talk about?
Pardew just got sacked.
No, I'll do something else I was just going to talk about there with you guys in the comments. What the fuck was it?
Well, I don't know because it was in your head. And that's a big old head, so it's going to take a while for it to come
out. It's for a while, like, oh damn, what was it? Oh man, what was I going to ask? It was a question I was going to ask for these guys. It wasn't who's going somewhere weird. It was.
You said if they're doing anything funky for Christmas.
Yeah, who's doing anything funky for Christmas? But there was something else that I was about to ask for. Oh, this is going to really do my absolute boxing. No, I'm trying to remember this.
Yeah, well, we ain't got all day.
We have got all day. We do what we want over in here. Wow, the rate's really just died, hasn't it?
Boom. Is it still live?
Yeah, I guess so, but that's a really poor rate, isn't it? Let me just...
Let's turn my Wi-Fi off. You know what I mean? Can't handle quite a few devices. Jaden must be finding them porn channels again.
Yeah.
Give us a preview.
I can't remember what I was going to say, and that's doing my head in.
Anyway, let's crack on.
Pro Gamer says, how do you become a professional footballer without an academy? I think it'd be very difficult to do now. But I think if you broke into any of the tier 6 to 10 teams at 17, 18, and you've got time to get up there, I mean, that's essentially what Vardy did.
Yeah, there's loads that do it now, though, because there's quite a good structure in the semi-pro leagues, like down. I mean, if anyone watches like that, there was the FA Cup, Curzon Ashton against Wimbledon. The lad who scored the hat-trick for Curzon, he played in the Europa League for Liverpool, up front with Suarez. A few years back, and he scored a hat-trick against them.
Oh, is that why Gerrard was saying this is his mate?
Nah, was it? I thought no, everyone's Gerrard's mate, aren't he? I don't know. I think he's John Flanagan's mate.
Alright.
Because he was wearing his boots or something, and then the Curzon's boss is called John Flanagan again, so I was like, what the fuck are they going on about? But yeah, he scored a hat-trick. He played up front with Suarez, which is not a bad strike partner to have, in it, when you're a young kid coming through.
Not bad.
And I would imagine if you score a hat-trick against the League One side, who were doing pretty well in...
Someone's going to probably try and snap you up.
Yeah, without doubt. You can't be that old. So there's quite a few players that will still make it. Definitely. Maybe not in terms of like Jamie Vardy, but you say that all the time, like, oh, it never happens anymore, never happened. Or last one who did it was Stuart Pearce, Ian Wright.
Dele Alli and Jamie Vardy are the obvious ones that have done that sort of thing, but I'm sure there's more, and there's probably way more than we ever hear of that have gone from Curzon to championship level. We just don't hear of it, I reckon.
Yeah, probably not as much. Well, there was that guy who played for I think it was Woodley, and played for Woodley. Then he went to Stockport County and he scored in the playoff. I can't remember his fucking name.
It's easy for goal scorers, I think. That's why I think Ali and.
But then he signed for Derby County for £1 million,
mind you.
And he never really done anything at Derby.
Mike Smalling.
Yeah, Maidenhead, wasn't it?
Maidenhead to Fulham to United.
Yeah, so it definitely does happen.
It definitely happens, yeah. And I think you would get more out of, and certainly value for money, by just looking at the lower leagues, because there's some absolute players.
And it keeps the grassroots going as well, and filters down, because you pay a transfer fee for him, but it'd be nominal. So you'd be paying $50,000 as a for someone on a contract, which I think generally most players are whatever level they're at. They're on a contract.
One year deal.
Yeah,
because the club can't afford to put that risk into them that they stay for 2-3 years. Yeah. I'm trying to think about how I word this to be careful about what I'm saying. I've been doing a project recently where I've been looking at a couple of different players, and there's a player that I've seen. Is any Sheffield Wednesday fans in the house? You got a guy called Lucas João. Big black geezer that you got up front. I tell you what.
Is he that Portuguese one?
Yeah. He is mint.
Yeah, I've seen him play for years.
He
is
is
he up front or is he right wing?
Centre forward. He's big and all. I don't know how big he is, but he's big. He's a big lad. There's no way he stays at Sheffield Wednesday. He would do a job today in the Premier League.
You know what? They've actually been doing all right last 18 months or so.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door of the Premier League. Aren't they? Did they miss out on the playoffs last year? Or in the playoffs and miss out?
They got beaten playoffs, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that there's definitely...
But he got ex-United lad in there, hasn't he?
Everyone's got an ex-United lad in there. We
Kieran,
have the Academy of Football.
Kieran Lee, innit?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Local lad as well.
Yeah, he's a Staley Bridge lad, isn't he?
Yeah, so... Because he went to Oldham, didn't he, at first, and then he signed for Wednesday. Oldham, by the way, have you seen him?
But mate, is it League 2 they're in as well?
League 1.
Alright.
But
they've rock bottom.
They've scored 12 goals in like 21, 22 games. They've only scored 4 at home all year. That is not good. And they wanted to sign Ched Evans that time, and they got absolute barrage of abuse because he was obviously still...
My mate was at Oldham at the time on the coaching staff, and he was telling me about that when it was happening. And he said, I'm watching the telly. He goes, there's only 3 of us in the office.
Oh yeah, we were saying actually.
The manager, assistant manager, and my mate. He goes, and we're watching on the telly, and we're like, that's outside. And he was like, oh shit, what's going on? And he was signed, like he was completely signed, and the chairman bottled it after all the stuff that they had.
And now look at him.
The guy's now innocent.
Yeah, innocent. So what does that show you? The power of the press.
Yeah, the power of the
wonders.
press. It's just a bit of a joke. But at the time, I don't know what, it's well, mind you, he was convicted, wasn't he, at first?
Yeah, he convicted.
So if he's been convicted in the eyes of everyone, that's the right thing to do. Just watch that.
Yeah, but he served time for it, hasn't he? So what do you do? Is it like, do you know,
It's a fucking
it's
minefield.
An one,
it's
a
minefield, man. It's a minefield even talking about it. Alex Howell says, do academies do any trials? Now, I sort of touched on this a little bit on my youth review last week and a little bit in the Snapchat Q&A that, no, academies, and I think none of the Premier League ones do academy trials. But
like one-off trial days?
Yeah, but I think it's quite prevalent in the Championship and stuff. But I think the likes of City and United, at least round here, Everton, they don't hold trial days. I know they attend trial days, but they don't host a trial day.
The thing is, like nowadays, there's that many scouts at so many different games. It's like if a kid's getting released from a Premier League club, then you will have Championship clubs like already right. So
there was 37 scouts at the United City under-18 game the other day.
Remember Gilder?
Yeah.
Got released by City.
Yeah, and had a stack of clubs offering.
Like from the Championship, like Sheffield Wednesday and everyone, they were begging him to.
Norwich was one, I think. Because I remember him saying something like, "I'm not fucking good. I watch what I play for City."
This is what I play for City. You could make yourself a decent career, get good money. And what does he do now? Scaffolder. Yeah.
That's it.
Mad,
but
his ass.
One of the best players I've ever been witnessed to be on a pitch with.
Yeah,
what a fucking player!
He was absolutely mint.
Did he score 4 in his City reserve debut or something ridiculous like that at like 16, 17?
Something like that.
Any City fans in the comment remember him? Phil Gilder, it's one of our mates. Shit goals for City. What a player. Gaza-esque style midfielder on it. Mint balance, mint control, and just run through people like he had no right to fucking be on the same pitch with him. He was hell
awesome.
of a player.
Yeah.
I watched him play for Jolly Carter as well. Steamboating, mate.
Were you throwing up in that?
Yeah. After just twisting the whole team up and burying it.
I only played against him when he was a kid, and that was like for school. He went right Robbie in that, and we used to play.
Little Matt was.
No, but he went right Robbie at first.
All right.
So like when we was in like I think first couple of years, so we used to play right Robbie every year, and he used to twat us. And like obviously Gilda's played, and I think he beat us like 9-1, and he scored like loads of them. And he just.
I think he beat St Damian's once 8-1, and he scored 8.
He weren't allowed to play for Little Moss in the late years. Like,
yeah, but he did.
But he didn't against our school because we still beat him, and then he always because like Gaz and Fagler, because we always take the piss out of Farky because he missed the penalty.
He played in his Everton shorts one year. He was like, "Thought you're not allowed to play," and he was like.
Yeah, okay. But they always go, well, if Gilda played, we would have swatted you, which they would have.
Yeah,
but we always say, well, you grew the fucking grass long.
I don't think they did that on purpose. It just judging by the way it closed down.
Well, yeah. I think that was more in terms of to do with students that were going there. To be fair,
have I ever saw someone I thought could make it? You got my name as well.
Yeah, no, but that's well far away.
Have I ever saw someone I thought could make it? Gilda.
Yeah.
Gilda chose to leave Everton because he said them scouts comes won't pass to me.
Yeah, it's true.
And he's talking about Wayne Rooney.
Oh right. Yeah, but
not particularly talking, but he was That was Danny Cadamari, Rooney.
Yeah.
He was coming through with all them, wasn't he? So I'm assuming he means them.
I went to Everton in '95 because my coach from Stoke at the time, he went there and he said, "Come, like me and Simon O." Do you know Simon O?
Yeah, I remember Simon. So I was a good midfielder, was he?
Yeah. He played for Crewe for ages.
Tidy, if I remember. Tidy. Dennis Wise-ish.
Well, he was good on the ball. They tried keeping him on an extra year after 16s because he, for him to grow.
Yeah, to see what you do.
But he never did. But yeah, we went to Everton and did a few training sessions, and yeah, they don't pass to you because you're a mank. True story. And then he was like, "Oh, we come and play against this. Come and play for us against this side and that." And I was like, "You was what 10, 11 at the time." So I was like, "Well, yeah, if Si fancies it, I'll come and that." And he's like, "No, I can't be asked. I'm going with Crewe." And I was like, "Oh, fuck it then. I'm going to stay at Stoke."
I had a little bit with Doncaster when I was playing rugby at Doncaster. The coach who took us to Doncaster was the England coach that we had. And he took 4 of us to Doncaster because we used to get a lift with him because he was a Wiganer but he lived in Salford. So we used to just go to Salford, get a lift. Why are 4 of us going to drive over to fucking Doncaster in separate cars? It's not happening, right? So we would all arrive together, we would train, and then we'd go together. And they'd lost, I think, 8 games on a bounce. He came in bringing us in. And I think we won 3 on the bounce and then went a bit indifferent.
Yeah.
And as it started to go indifferent, a click sort of formed between all the Doncaster lads fucking hated us because they was like, you're all getting in the car and talking about us. Well, we're obviously talking about rugby, mate. And then it just fucking went really sour. And it really turned my love of rugby into like, I'm busting a nut here, training 5-6 days a week, playing one, and I'm getting fucking 30 odd quid for it. The money in rugby league at League One Championship level is not.
Is it still that bad?
I don't know if it's still that bad. It's decent if I played and scored. I didn't score much though. Not run it in, mate. That's a Bugs game. You get fucked. You seen the size of the people that you run it in against?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Don't run it in.
But like, I always find it bizarre how like these teams still operate and like can pay because the football is like.
Gossip.
Well then, yeah, and like these teams.
I was checking up Parker.
Like
I've got a vlog coming out. I'm hoping it'll be done Christmas Day. Probably won't be done Christmas Day, but I spoke to Parker and I was like, and he said their gates, and I'm looking around like, really? He said their gates pay the players' wages.
Yeah. Well,
everything else goes in.
Do you know how much they charge people again? Like, guy at work, he goes to watch Altrincham.
I think it was 8 or 9 quid.
Altringham's like 16 quid.
Fuck off!
Fucking £16, and they're dog shit. They're like bottom of the league. But like to go because lad, he worked on last Saturday, and it was Stockport versus Altrincham at County Ground, which is literally
Stockport are still charging dough as well. They still think they're a big team.
No, I think that was between 8 and 10 quid he paid, and there were over 4,000 there.
That's good.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, do you know what? That's decent. That really.
That's good.
That definitely keep you going.
Who the fuck was I talking to? Oh, it was some clown on Twitter chatting utter shit, mate, and he was saying nobody watches illegal streams. I was like, you're not.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Oh, you don't understand like how people watch football. You just the Twitter generation.
Yeah, he's like, you're an online guy, so you obviously think there's a guy called Alan. Hi, Alan, if you're watching that. He's an older guy. He's in his 60s, I assume. I don't know. But he inboxes me on Twitter. He's like, have you got a stream for the match? So if it's like an away game. So I said to this guy, if it's a 3 o'clock away game, United obviously only get like 1,800 allocations somewhere. Are you telling me there's only 1,800 United fans are going to watch that game? No way, mate. No way whatsoever.
There's a good local crowd, but your first thing, if you can watch the game, the United game, you're going to watch that, aren't you? Before anything else.
This guy was saying people will go and watch non-league instead of watching a stream, and I'm like,
no,
you're fucking drunk, mate. There's absolutely no way, and not only that, there is no evidence for that.
But these are the same people who pay fucking 90 quid a month for Sky.
I don't know if he is.
No, I'm just saying, like,
well, I do. So, although I got my bill went up because I was on that like Joe new customer deal. It went up to 145 quid a month. So Janine was like, sort that out. So I phoned him up.
You can get a fucking box for 150.
So I phoned him up. Got 40 odd quid off it. It's back down under 100 quid a month.
£100 a month. Why would you pay £100 a month?
Do you know how much fucking matches, many matches I watch a week?
You can get a Sky box that is exactly Sky with a Sky remote.
Allegedly.
No, you can't. They're on the internet. I'm not selling them, so I don't make no money out of it. But if you want to watch it, the £150. And they give you all the links to tell you how to do it, and it's there for 12 months. What do you mean? It's like, why are you acting like it's effort for?
It's fucking effort!
It works exactly the same as
Because
Sky.
Sky plus that shit.
You can record
and
it.
then just go boom, 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 and that's me done.
You can record.
I'm going to get Sky Q anyway, so I can stream it all through the house.
Well, you pay fucking £3 a month for that,
Mate,
then.
I'm the reason the Premier League's still fucking strong. Oh, fucking hell.
Fuck Rupert Murdoch, by the way.
I just saw a guy just say, what position did I play in rugby? I played loose forward for the most part, unless I was in a really good team. And when I played in some really good teams, I played for Great Britain. And when I end up playing for teams like that, I get shoved out to the fucking centres or to the wing. I had no right being a forward. I'm a fucking unit now, but I wasn't a unit back then. I was a fucking solid of 11 stone of man, and I couldn't put weight on to save my life. And
we used to eat shitloads as well, innit?
Serious. And I'm paying for it now, like, but I didn't put a fucking ounce on, but I tackled like I was a fucking 15 stone guy. I have played since I've been this heavy, and I tell you what, oh my god, it's so easy. You just fold people up in half like it ain't shit. I play rugby league, which is obviously very cardio intense, and you can't. It's like a bleep test for 80 minutes with the physical part in the middle and occasional little sprints, and it's all over the fucking show. And I used to do 6 tackles in a set of 6 on a regular basis. Rugby league, obviously, rugby union's fucking rubbish, and I would do six tackles in a set of 6, and it'd be cool. I did it once at this weight. I thought I was gonna die. I actually thought, just bring a guy on now, do the thing, and just fucking see me off, mate.
You like that's like in American football where they have specialists.
Special teams, mate. Come on, and knock fuck out of you. I tackled like a heavy guy anyway, so now I'm a heavy guy. I'm fucking obliterating motherfuckers.
See, there you go. Everyone's got the idea in the comments. Cody, use Cody, stream your shows on there. Football's not great unless... I mean, my internet's like 70 meg, but still, I think it depends on the server. The boxes are the better ones.
So you're going to make some serious commission here,
I'll
get you a Bitly set up.
I don't know anyone who actually sells them, but I could know where to find them. You just have to fucking search. It's not hard.
Yeah, Mo's saying there, everyone and their mum watches illegal streams. Seriously, my granddad fucking watches them. My granddad's got an iPad. He watches that shit. He watches them illegal streams.
But the thing is, them boxes, they last for 12 months, and then you just pay £40 or whatever for another 12 months. It is...
Ain't doing it.
Alright, no worries. I could save you £3 there. But no worries, if you want to keep giving it to the man.
I'll give it to the man. We touched on this. Ben Overden in the comments there saying, Mourinho's got a good eye for centre-backs. Why do I have doubts on the Swede? Because I've watched him. I've
never actually seen him play me, so I ain't got anything to comment.
I use WeScout at the moment. I wanted to make a video yesterday. I wanted to make a video to fucking show you all exactly what I think, and I actually don't know if I'm allowed to use WeScout on YouTube, but I'm going to do it and find out what the crack is. But I can't get in my WeScout account. It's been locked, and I can't figure out why.
You get locked out of everything. This guy, I don't know how many passwords. Have you not got the same fucking login and passwords?
Yeah, but it's not me. I think it's the whole WeScout thing is a bit fucked up. So I can't fucking get on it. But essentially, they have loads of tabs where you can break down a player's anything. Show me that he does this. Show me that he does this, and it's all TV footage. So it's probably not allowed to be used anyway. But you can export it into a video. So I'm going to export it into a video, and I might green screen myself over it so it doesn't get pulled by.
Yeah, you don't want to get it pulled. That's the fucking...
But I just want to be able to explain, these are the reasons. What I see in him, I see him getting stood up and gone round very easily. Like Joe,
I thought he was supposed to be quick, innit?
He is quick, but he comes in a little bit harsh on someone.
He's only 22? Yeah, so...
Right, he might learn. And on that, let's throw what I pulled up a minute ago. I tweeted that this afternoon because someone said like, "Oh, Mourinho's got a fucking brilliant record." Let me just read these out to you: Belarus, Delorno, Belletti, Ben Haim, Baba Rahman, Papi Tijabubuji, or whatever he's fucking called.
He was a fullback, him.
They're defenders though. That's just somebody. He's had some horrific signings. He signed Sean Wright Phillips for 24 million 12 years ago.
Yeah, but everyone's made like bad signings.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He's had 4 fucking bangers this year.
Yeah.
So is he not due a shitton?
Yeah,
that's all.
I don't think it's 38 million either, from what I've read in terms of the thing. I think it's only like more like 18, 20.
If it's 18, 20, I've got I've got less about that. But what I still see is he's a right-footed centre half. People are going to say he's playing on the left. He is playing on the left, and he's not doing a good job of playing on the left at the moment. So as much as he is a left-sided centre half at the moment, he's still right-footed, so he's still not going to be perfect for that left-hand side of defence. He's young, which means he's going to roadblock the likes of Tuanzebe coming through.
Yeah, I get that.
And unless someone's going, we've now got like a fucking team of centre halves.
But why? But he can play fullback, can't he, as well?
Yes, he came through as a fullback, and I think he got his break as a fullback. But you've seen the size of the guy. I don't like 6'2" fullbacks, mate. It doesn't work.
But you know what? Mourinho likes to build a team
Units,
that
yeah,
just
I get it.
So,
I understand that. Nobody wants him to work out as much as me, mate. If he fucking works out and he gets in the top and win trophies, I'm buzzing. I'm just saying.
To work out, don't you?
All I'm saying is I've got my reservations about what I've seen about the guy.
You'd have to trust the manager's judgment, I'd say.
I agree, but then I also say you can't blindly just trust him that he knows what he's doing when he has got a track record of some absolute shocking signings. No one spent as much money in the transfer market as Mourinho. And there's been a lot of duds in that. There's been some fucking great signings in that. But there is a lot of duds in that.
So, but why? Yeah, then the question is then, why would he be doing it then? So, Jones is not going anywhere, obviously, at the minute, as long as he keeps his injury free. Rojo is asked to stay, apparently.
What my issue with it is, obviously, is that if he wants to go buy the guy, sweet, but could you not have give Tuanzebe 10 minutes in one of them cups? Just to find out if he's got it enough for you. To know. You name dropped the guy 4 or 5 times this season so far. Just what's the crack? Why?
He's obviously developing something there. I suppose he's got to think if he's 22. Well, Bay's what 21.
23 Bay.
Oh, is it? All right, okay.
I think.
So, in terms of the team and the profile of the squad, he's building a young squad that can compete, isn't he? He's not like bringing in 28-year-olds.
No, he's not bringing in more Zlatans. He's brought in one Zlatan, and everyone else is a good young developing age.
Apart from Mkhitaryan's 27, but
he's prime.
Yeah, he's on his peak, isn't he?
So I've got no issue with that. And Zlatan was a free. I think that's fucking banging.
Anyone would have taken Zlatan.
Jacko saying my logic is wrong. I'm saying that Mourinho should never sign a player again because he's due a shit. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying statistically he's due a shitter. I'm not saying he shouldn't sign anyone. I'm just saying I've seen this guy. And he's probably due a shitter. I think this is likely to be a transfer that doesn't work out. Obviously, I want it to.
He's playing in his national team, isn't he?
He is, yeah. But Sweden didn't qualify for fuck all.
No, they didn't. But you can't solely blame that on. Well, you say Zlatan didn't score in for them either, so it's the team around you, isn't it? You can't always. They didn't get twatted.
Of course it is, yeah.
Did they? And he was getting beat by the odd goal or whatever.
I've just got reservations about the guy. I don't think he's the best out there that we could have got. If it is 38 million, that's fucking ludicrous.
I don't think
when he's not given the likes of Tuanzebe a chance. Yeah. If he'd have given Tuanzebe 15 minutes and he'd have got megged and fucking
how old is he? 17?
Tuanzebe? Yeah. Nearly 20.
Oh, right, okay.
He's nearly 20. I think he's 20 soon, I think. So, I mean, they're so close in age.
Yeah.
And with them both being right-sided as well, like, if he'd have brought a left-sided one in and I could see the match between him and Bay, I might have been like, all right. But when he's a left-sided guy that's not playing well on the left side, his ratings on all of the different sides are not fucking good. Like, this isn't a guy that's absolutely tearing it up for me at Benfica. That's having standout performances. So that's why I've got my reservations. And he is due a shitter. And I think he's going to potentially make another De Bruyne or Lukaku mistake with Memphis.
Maybe.
If that's fucking true as well, by the fact that West Ham have come in for a loan for Rashford and Marshall. Who the fuck do they think they are? Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck do you think you are, West Ham? You absolute fucking clowns.
I don't think it relegated me.
I'd love it if they got relegated.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
I fucking can't stand West Ham. You're the Academy of Football. You've brought through one decent fucking team in 50 years.
They got obviously Joe Cole, Michael
that current generation. That was an FA Youth Cup winning team.
That was mint.
That was a top team.
We said it before.
You're not the fucking Academy of Football. Go fuck yourself.
Whatever. Is it some guy? Was it from a West Ham fan in the comments before? I seen.
Was it? Have we got one on here? Fucking ban you. I'm seeing a couple of questions about Diego Costa.
No, Diego Costa was it the goal that Douglas Costa scored for Bayern the other day? Do you see that? All right, straight.
MUFC Insight says Wii Scout was very good for identifying individual players, and I agree Lindelof isn't that good and gets beaten way too easy. Yeah, I think he's very John Stones. Just good on the ball, got a great range of distribution for him.
I would have liked Virgil van Dijk me.
Yes, I agree on that. I do like the look of that.
Yeah,
if that had been the guy coming in,
because he's comfortable on the ball, he's strong, he's great in the air,
he's a good defender.
Goal, yeah, he's a good defender, and he's quick.
Fancy that for a centre half, eh?
But it's
call me old fashioned.
Yeah.
Douglas Costa, decent. Hey, this one as well.
Yeah, Douglas.
You see fucking Squawker Dave.
Oh yeah, about Roy Keane not being world class. Roy Keane is probably like my favourite ever player.
If Roy Keane's not world class, then no one's world class.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
It was his ability to keep it so simple.
Yeah. So simple. And his influence on the game as well. You can't underestimate that.
How many times have we pulled up the Dwight York anecdote on this podcast? Yeah. Too many, so I'm not going to do it again. But that's the level, and it's the standards that he sets. We won't say it on here, but that guy that I told you about that I might be interviewing in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
One of the questions that I want to ask him is about characters in the game. Mm. Obviously, he, in his team, had a lot of character. Does that level of character exist? Some of the players with character, yeah. Or who does he see as players having that character in the game at the moment? Does he see anyone?
There's got to be, yeah. But it's different, isn't it? Because you got to
a lot
adapt
of it. You don't know the character until you get it in the change room. You go, actually, this guy's a fucking beast. Yeah. I mean, like Paddy Evra. If he hadn't have had Instagram, would anybody really know how mint he is? I mean, you get the impression, kind of.
Yeah, you know, because like you see some of the comments in that, but yeah,
all the videos that he used to do behind the scenes were class.
Yeah, but these Instagram ones. I think if there's anyone who doesn't like Paddy Evra, even if you're a Scouse cunt, yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're just wrong. That's the top and bottom of it, mate. You are just wrong. Liam's in hiding now, doesn't want to get banned. Is he? I'm not going to ban you, mate. Is that the West Ham fan? Why are West Ham fans been dicks all year? Why are you fighting amongst yourselves? Is it because it's moved to a new ground? Like, in your ground, you've got certain places where certain people congregate. I'll meet you at the Law statue. I'll meet you there. This is what we do there. Is it because you're in a new stadium? Like, everyone's sort of finding their feet and people are just getting shit with each other? Because you're fighting inside your stadium. You're fighting every fucking ground you go. You're bottling coaches and this, that, and everything. You say it's only a minority of fans. It is a minority of fans, but it's only West Ham that are doing it. Or it seems to be only West Ham that are doing it. Is it Berber? It's not Berber, but Berber is in Manchester at the moment. I am trying to interview him. Whether or not, I think he's going Saturday, so the chances of that happening is pretty
Christmas Eve? Where's he going on Christmas Eve?
Back home, maybe. I think he's living in England, actually.
How's it? Should we give him an update? Who's winning?
Oh yeah, let's go for a quick top support update.
2 weeks in. If you're in it so far, congratulations. There's one standout person at the minute. I think it's either his mum or his sister. Because it's not the same person that's been messaging me on Twitter. But Ethan Scarry's winning the whole competition at the minute. So 2 weeks in, yeah, well done. 4 weeks down to go.
4 weeks to go for a PlayStation 4, and then we're going to be looking at something else. So save yourself the trouble of missing out next time around.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of people. We had a lot of people who's like, oh, I need to get a code. Who missed the boat on this competition. So, like Steve says, download the app now. Get yourself prepped for it. Have a play around with it so you know what you're doing. I've been answering questions about how it works and stuff like that.
PlayStation 4, boys. Simple as that.
PS4, yeah. So Ethan Scarry's going to have a PlayStation 4 thus far. I mean, if anyone could top him, I mean...
That's what it's called, top support.
Exactly,
top the pot, take the PlayStation 4 off his hands, laugh at him in his face, and shred the PlayStation 4 if you've already got a PlayStation 4, because that would be brutal. But make sure you film it, that would be funny. I saw a question earlier, actually. This wasn't the thing what I wanted to ask you, which was, would you ever consider doing YouTube yourself?
What am I doing now?
On your own thing.
Doing what? Oh, no one wants to listen to me, do they? Just want to listen to you.
Don't know. Do you want to listen to Ben, ladies and gentlemen?
Not my dulcet tones.
There's nearly 25,000 want to listen to me, so I'm sure you can get a couple.
Yeah, but like, fucking hell.
We're that close as well, by the way. Someone might be getting a Ryan Giggs boot. Tight. It's tight. You might have to lube it up, it's going to be that tight.
I don't know, like, I couldn't be asked putting out content.
Oh, and then let's stay with top of the pop. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
So, Boxing Day's the next round of games for everybody.
It is, yeah.
Does everyone play Boxing Day? I'm sure they do, don't they? Nothing's been moved for TV.
No, it is, yeah, because there's a Boxing Day, then there's the 27th, 28th, 29th. There's literally, it's like a game a day, isn't it? Because I was looking before.
Alright, well, Boxing Day, what we'll do is we'll revisit our £2 to a grand challenge.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll see if we can get that done next week. So we'll start that. We'll throw that on a Reddit group for anyone who wants to get in the mix.
Monday.
That's in the Liverpool Stoke on Tuesday, Southampton's Tottenham on Wednesday, Thursday Villa and Leeds. So you got a championship game now.
That'll be a decent game. Robin Burton. There's loads like because all the other leagues, European leagues now, they've pretty much finished. I'd say. I think the last Serie A is the last one's today, if I remember rightly.
So yeah, we'll kick off with the £2 to a grand challenge again on.
We'll do it. I reckon we've got to get it done before the end of the season. Like
I might start 3 or 4 on. Do like threads.
Listen, you can't even get into one, can you?
Well.
So let's take that. Let's do baby steps first before you start like jumping off.
Jamie says, "How am I going to choose the winner of the boot? I am going to just pick a random subscriber, and give them 24 hours to respond, and then we'll just keep."
I think I subscribe to you, so can I ever be in a chance to win
it? Employees are not allowed. Although you're not an employee, so I don't know. Man, there are so many. Oh, someone, Lee Davis says, you got the prawn sandwich brigade, mixing with a pie and mash lot, and it all kicks off. Where do the jelly deal guys sit in the mix of all that lot? Fucking pearly kings and all that
and
shit.
the ones smoking the bubble pipes.
Do me a favour. Yeah, imagine singing about bubbles. I like Michael Jackson, but I'm not fucking going to sing about his monkey. Can you turn it in?
He sang about a pet rat, didn't he?
Yeah. Called Ben.
Yeah, that's because sometimes people who I know feel this urge to start singing that song, and I'm like, right, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
People see you and be like,
yeah, it's like, well, yeah, when we took Perfect Pizza, back in the day, like these women used to walk past. Like I knew one of them.
Women ain't got a sense of humour, mate.
And there were 3 of them. They obviously
all women are not funny.
They were like,
funny and
beautiful.
beautiful.
They start singing. I'm like, oh,
some of them are
God,
fucking pigs and they're not funny.
17 at a time, like, because she lived on my street.
That was what I was going to ask.
Oh, fucking hell. So Michael Jackson somehow comes around to you.
Perfect Pizza.
Oh, right, okay.
So carry on.
Yeah, and then my QA guy at work started singing it the other day, and I was like, oh, come on, mate. Just fucking rein that shit in.
How much money would I get if one of my videos got 5 million views? It's about £1 CPM. 100 quid? Is it? No, it's about £1,000. No. 5 grand. Think 5 grand-ish?
That's alright.
Yeah, I think 5 grand-ish, something like that.
What, for 5 million?
For 5 million.
Share it. Let's see what happens. Let's get it
share
go viral, and let's then.
Sean Ginty says you're such a fat bastard. I'm fat. I'm not a bastard, mate. Yes. So the thing that I was going to ask anyway. What is the worst job you've ever had?
I've not really had that many, to be fair. I had a paper round for about 7 days, and I thought, fuck this. Fucking 14
I had a paper
quid.
round until some cunt reversed over my back. I'm not doing it walking.
Oh, I used to work in this York House Hotel. It doesn't even exist anymore. I knocked it down. Washing pots.
Oh, where's that? Is that in Ashton?
Yeah, West End, like top of my street.
Oh shit, yeah, I know where.
Yeah, like they knocked it down now because they've been supposedly done. I was in there. Yeah, I was in their kitchen grafting my ass off for like £3.40 an hour or something, £3.60, whatever minimum wage was back in fucking 2000.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's and it was a Saturday as well, like 5 till 12 or something. I
didn't have a Saturday job because that was the thing, wasn't it? When you was like 14, 15, mum's like, "Oh, go get a Saturday job."
No, that was like I didn't have one because not while I was at school. Yeah, because of 40. Yeah,
I didn't have one to support.
But yeah, when I was at college, I said that you thought, oh well, need a bit of dough in it. If you want to go out partying, then,
which we did.
Yeah, somehow
like a fucking pro. To be fair,
we were about 12.
Galaxy weekenders, mate. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on 30 quid. What? Can't even go to the shop for 30 quid now.
You're mad.
We must have just had 2 Smirnoff Ice and called it a night, but no way did we.
No way.
It was twisted.
Yeah, because Love Shack used to give the girls like 10 free drinks, didn't they?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, that was that VK shit. That.
No, there was like pints of cider and like all sorts of shit. Things that birds wouldn't even drink.
Although
I say birds, like in Ashton, there's plenty.
There was some birds. At the time.
Yeah.
It was a place to go. Honestly, it wasn't just because we was at that age. It was actually genuinely kicking.
You couldn't get in places.
So people started getting shot. Cheers for that.
Was
sort of the start of the end.
There's 8 people. It was like 8 people got killed in about just over 2 months, and it was like...
Yeah, that kind of fucked up the vibe a little bit. But it was absolutely kicking me.
It's dead now.
2000 to 2000, what would you say, 4? It's probably earlier than that. It's probably like 98.
Yeah, probably. It was probably a couple of years before we started. Or like, yeah, because I remember being in like year 10.
I remember being at 14.
Getting dragged out of fucking Pitt and Nelson by my mum, like, because I phoned her to say, like, I'd been to the pub and then I phoned her to say, right, I'm going to stay at my mate Bates's house. And she did one for whatever that reverse thing, and it was a fucking public payphone inside the Pitt and Nelson.
Why would you ring from that?
Because they
pre-mobile days!
Mobiles.
Oh my god!
They were mobile.
I had a mobile from
it was embarrassing.
14, 15,
yeah, I think I had one, but it was like credit days, wasn't it? So £10 credit did get you nothing. It'd get you like 30 seconds on a phone, like peak
mobile.
time.
What was that? You're not ringing a mobile, are you? Fucking hell. And text 12 quid. Imagine 12 quid a text.
Yeah, you get your phone out, it's like...
That's where text speak come in, because people didn't want to fucking write an essay to you. Fucking hell.
Nah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they were the days, man. What was your worst job?
Giving the papers out.
That metro one.
That giving a metro out in town.
4 o'clock in the morning, and then you used to start cracking on.
Done by 8:30 when I fucking ditched all the papers though. Yeah.
Them papers are wank as well, metro.
Yeah,
they're embarrassing.
That was bad. Do you know the best thing was? I found the bus depot in town, so I could get them on the bus quick time before anything else.
Yeah.
But it was just sitting there from 4 a.m. in the morning, like, oh my god. Yeah, do you know how cold shit is at 4 in the morning?
Yeah, it's fucking freezing now at this time.
That's cold. And then I left the army, did TV installation for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Scaffolding for a little bit.
Some random jobs, isn't it?
Scaffolding for a little bit. Scaffolding's grim. Do you know when it gets to winter? Everything's wet, everything's cold.
It's like going in an Olympic gym. Touching a metal bar, and it's like, what the fuck?
And now I just need to all
yeah. Got to wear
put them next
gloves.
to your neck.
Got a hoodie on, fucking.
No, you got 4 hoodies on.
But you do a proper workout in there. I wish I had time to go back to Olympic gym. Shout out to Olympic gym in Ashton.
Yeah, shout out to Olympic gym. Shout out to Mick Clegg and all the Cleggs.
Mick Clegg don't even be in there no more. It's Steve Clegg and Mark Clegg. Yeah, the Clegg family. Like, what a team of athletes. What a team of athletes.
What no money would you? You can't run from them, and if one of them grabs you, you're fucked.
Still, like, can't believe it in terms of what they've actually achieved, and that is mint.
Someone says, what do I squat? PB's 180. I've got nowhere near that for a long time. Probably about 150.
No, my best was 160.
180.
Well, that was like last year.
I felt like my knees were being ironed.
I don't do
it was hot. My knee, have you ever felt your fucking ligaments get hot? That was hot.
I don't do nothing more than my own body weight now. And I just think I don't want to go.
Unit's got atlas stones in at the moment, but I look at them and go, one day. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be that guy.
You look like you could be in that world strongman shit with that beard and that haircut.
People definitely look at me and look at them, and
Nordic look.
I can see people thinking, I'm going to ask that fat fuck over there, how do I lift them up? I'll be like, don't ask me, mate.
It's all in the knees.
Don't ask me. Yeah. Oh, look, you look at the back.
Yeah, that. Belt. I need my weights belt back.
What do I bench? My top for bench was 140, and that was on M1T, which is a grey area. It's not a steroid, but it ain't legal either. Which was some stuff that some Canadians give us in Iraq, and that shit was mint. And I remember being in the gym in Afghanistan, actually, in an American gym, and I was doing dumbbell flies with 98-pound dumbbells, I think there was. So I don't know what that is, 44s or something, I think, 45s maybe.
It's around half, isn't it? Just under half.
I remember sitting there, and it was the long metal ones.
Yeah.
So I remember sitting there, and the top of the dumbbell was above my shoulder as they was resting on my knees. And I remember, this was 11 and a half, 12 stone steel as well, by the way. Not, if I'm this size, it kind of looks alright.
Yeah.
It look like a fucking budget Eddie Hall, don't I? But back then, skinny old me, and I remember people just walking past me like, what the fuck is he doing with them? Get him up! But yeah, I don't. I do go for big numbers all the time, man. So I don't really go. As you can tell, I don't do fucking cardio at least. But yeah, I got some big numbers on a squat. I've done over 200 on a deadlift. That hurts.
Yeah, I've got one. What did he? 170.
I remember watching my mate Quinny pass out once in the gym. He was doing 240 on a deadlift.
240?
Yeah, and he passed out. You pass out quite a lot at that sort of thing, yeah. So I did the honourable thing and just took a picture of him. Wake up eventually.
Oh man, yeah. They're like, but I couldn't even be arsed like trying to do that heavy weight now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard at the moment. I have to use Smiths for a lot of it because when I do go over here, I go at fucking 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
There's no one up here trains with us, so I'm going on my own. And the guy in the gym at that time, I'm pretty sure is asleep as well. So
opening up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck myself up if I
you don't want to
caught underneath something.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to fit it in. Like that's why I go on lunch meet. So get 25-30 minutes in max. Are you allowed to say?
Oh fuck it! Yeah, do you know what?
Oh my
god. Which one? I got arrested at Arsenal last year. This is Jacko Knight's comment. Have I ever been arrested and what for? Yes. I got arrested at Arsenal last year. Some guy. I went and did Arsenal Fan TV. And me and Adam walked over. And as we walked over, I saw Robbie. Saw a couple of other guys. And this guy. The guy who ended up having an argument with, if you search Adam Cunt McCullough, you will find the guy's video. Let me just make sure it's still up. Because this guy, and if you listen to this guy, you'll understand why it went off. Let me just fucking... And I'll play the audio on this for anyone. I'll just kill the audio on that one. Oh yeah, it's still up. Red, White and Dynamite AFC 49 is the guy. He doesn't show his face. Let me just listen. Can you guys hear that?
You're all cocky, you red devil manks, wankers, you're all cocky, you chat shit.
Right, so that guy, go and find that as well. Stupid cunt Adam McCullough, right? Go and watch that and just listen to the guy. So I walk over with Adam, and this guy says the sort of shit that I just wouldn't dream of talking like to someone. Like, you fucking pricks. This ain't up. And he's filming us in my face. And I went, who the fuck is that? To Adam. And he went, I'll tell you about it in a bit. So then we do our thing with Robbie. And Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV sound. Some of the guys from Arsenal Fan TV, they're fucking helmets. But Robbie, to be fair to him, Robbie sound. So we do a little video with Robbie. We shake hands. We leave on good terms. We go back around the front of the stadium. And this guy follows us. And he comes around the corner. And he's filming us, and he's like, fucking cunt, fucking blah, blah, blah. And I went, you've got a fucking big mouth, mate. So I ended up going over to him, and I'm not stupid. I'm not going to fucking crack him. There's thousands of police all over the place. So I'm saying to him, you've got a fucking big mouth, mate. You need to fucking watch it. And then Adam comes running over, and the guy fucking left hooks him. So I nutted him. And as I've nutted him, he's grabbed hold of the back of my jacket. He's pulled my jacket off my head. And as I've like shook my jacket off, I look up and he's taking his belt off. I was like, oh shit! Then he takes his belt off and he fucking lassoes it round McCullough's head like a fucking, like a whip. So I've steam in there. I take him down. I get on top. I elbow the living fuck out of him. And then the police come. I was on bail for ages and then just got no further action. I was on bail for about 6 months.
Oh, how many times you go to London just to sit in a fucking police station?
Yeah, I went to London so many fucking times to go and sit at a police station for him to go, there's no update. But I had to go all the way to London and then get all the way to fucking Islington police station for him and sometimes it was like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night as well. And I'd come all the fucking way back. So yeah, it was an absolute fucking pain in the ass. But yeah, there was no further action. It was fucking self-defence. He fucking twatted me, mate. So it went off, did it? There you go. That was the last time I got arrested.
I don't think you better talk about the other one.
No.
No.
The other one was a bit more brutal.
I was there.
So yeah. But go and check that video out and you'll understand. This guy was an absolute fuckwit, mate.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why Steve's not allowed to do shots.
Yeah. Although, on that, when we went, where did we go?
We went out at Christmas, didn't we?
No. Malio.
It was after that.
Mally was after it. But yeah,
No,
I had a
yeah,
shot
yeah.
ban. I had a shot ban. You'll get tour t-shirts, mate, don't
No,
you?
Mally was before it,
No, it
wasn't it?
No, I don't think so anyway.
Ah, fuck no.
Because it said, do not serve me shots on my t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we all got a little tour t-shirt made up. Mine says, do not serve me shots. First night out, one of my mates is like, hey, what we'll do is...
Was it Skewy?
Yeah.
Squad.
Skewy goes, what we'll do is, me and you, on the sly, we'll get shotted out of our fucking box, and when nothing's happened, we'll tell everyone tomorrow around the pool, and then you can do shots again. I ended up naked, standing on top of a bar, pissing into the ice tray, and that was the one incident I can remember. Shit went west, put it that way, and I got told that I'm never allowed to do shots again.
And have you done them since?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I'm alright if you don't fucking serve me shots. You're not a fucking weapon. So there you go. What's that shit going on with you and DT? I don't know, the guy's fucking clearly obsessed with us. And also, I think you've met my mate Steve.
Steve.
Illy.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
Would you like to describe for the people what Illy looks like?
Well, it's like, yeah, when you're describing him, like, is he not my mate as well? Fucking hell. Do I not know this guy? Yeah, he's a goon, mate. He's a hired goon.
He's 6'5", used to be a prison officer. He's massive.
And he loves just kicking fuck out of people.
Yeah, right. DT reckons he got up in mine and Illy's face, and we just did nothing and walked on. Didn't happen of the fucking year, mate.
He offers... He work... Well, where he works now, he's... I won't even say what he does.
Illy's not the kind of man that's going to take to fucking going lightly to that sort of shit. So,
No.
Didn't happen of the fucking year, mate. And it's as simple as that. I'm not going to start fucking scrapping with anyone in the fucking street because I nearly lost my job over that. So I'm not going to fucking do that sort of things. If he wants to fucking gob off and do all that on Twitter, do that on Twitter. There's a reason that I blocked him. Life's too short to be arguing with fucking helmets on Twitter.
Yeah.
Far too fucking short.
Well,
why
do people like want to be angry with like people?
Yeah, like, I just get on with shit. People fucking people come at me on Twitter all the fucking time. All the time. I reply to probably 1% of it. So you guys see me replying. Honestly, I'm ignoring 99% of it and sometimes just think, fuck you, you're having it. But that fucking helmet, I can't fucking work him out, honestly.
Some of the memes that have been made about you. Oh god, like I saved some of them, I deleted them now, but the Kelly Clarkson one was the best one.
Shout out to Orange Ape as well, actually, for
Yeah.
making all the thumbnails for these. They're fucking class.
Yes, definitely.
They're absolutely class. They are one of my favourite things about doing this podcast is the memes and the thumbnails and shit that we get off Orange Ape. They're absolutely quality. Right, let's get off them fucking helmets at Arsenal now because it's fucking Christmas, so we've got far better things to talk about than the absolute fucking AIDS that channel is. What's everybody saying? Dortmund are sixth. Haven't Munich just opened up a big lead after beating Leipzig?
I don't think it's a big lead. Is it? They beat him yesterday, didn't they? 3-0. They outclassed them by all parts.
That's a big win, man.
Yeah. I mean, Red Bull have done well to even be there, aren't they? No one's expecting that. So,
who's the most overrated, underrated player in the Prem? I've just done game of two halves on those subjects, so that's that. Am I on the juice? Do I look like I'm on the juice? What sort of question's that? I'd be in a lot better shape if I was on the juice.
He's definitely got no neck though.
Yeah, I don't have much of a neck.
That's why it takes so long to get his haircut as well.
Yeah, but it's got to carry my big head. So, thoughts on Pardew sacking today? Yes, we did say we was going to talk about this actually. Crystal Palace have the worst records. They've still got it. It's not changed. Crystal Palace have got the worst record in English football. 92 teams. They've averaged the lowest amount of points over 2016.
He's got some good players there, don't he?
They lost Balassi. I think that's a big blow for him.
Yeah, but Blassie's inconsistent as fuck. So
but he's also a match winner.
Yeah, but
when you've got him on one wing and Zaha on the other wing, you've got chaos going on.
Yeah, but Andros Townsend on his day can turn it, and then he's sitting on the bench.
How much did they pay for him?
Oh, like 10 mil, isn't it? They paid 32 million for Benteke.
That's what matter fucked him. But and he got 8 goals.
Yeah, because James McArthur's got like 5, I think. But they've got Kabay who just seems to be plodding along doing fuck all. He's not really
No, that was
pulled up any trees, has he?
He's a weird one, isn't he? Because he went to PSG and everyone was like, "Oh shit."
Well, he played well for Newcastle, didn't he? But it's like Pardew, is he really that good of a manager? I mean, at Newcastle
fans hate him.
Yeah, but his rumour is that obviously he had the 8-year contract, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he only got that 8-year contract because he was into Ashley for like a lot of money from playing like poker, allegedly. And then
probably bang on now.
Yeah, quite possibly. And then obviously, I didn't realise he only signed for Palace as a manager. He left Newcastle to go Palace, didn't he? January 2015. So he's not been there. Not even been there 2 years, and he got him to 10th, didn't he? From when he first come in because they were struggling.
An FA Cup final.
Yeah, and there was like, he was 12 minutes away from winning. Well, yeah, but he didn't win, so no one remembers that shit.
Might have been 90 minutes away from winning.
Yeah, and then they've just not done anything, have they? You'd expect him. Scott Dan's not a bad defender, is he? They made some.
No, I like him. I think they've got a couple of players that I think could do it at a bit of a better level. But yeah, there's something just not clicking, and there was always going to be relatively big casualties this year, and I think every owner needed to have a little bit of realism. When you look at that top 8, that top 8's fucking cutthroat. So if you're in the bottom 12 or bottom 8 and those relegation obvious teams like Hull and that, you've got to have a little bit of realism about what's going to happen this season.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be surviving, haven't you? Because every year it seems to be, no one wants to drop out of the Premier League because of the money that's coming in next year. But it's the same fucking thing every year, like more money. And people like Palace are in the bottom 5 or 6, aren't they?
Yeah,
and they're spending £32.5 million on a striker.
But so, I think that comes with it an expectation. Whether that's right or wrong, I think the owner's going, I'll just give you 30 odd million for a fucking what's it. United are pulling Mkhitaryan out for how much? 20 odd million, and you spend that on Benteke's.
Yeah, but
you want a return on that investment.
Yeah, but you're also at the mercy of the selling club, aren't you?
Of course you are.
It's like Mkhitaryan had a year left on his contract. Benteke signed for Liverpool the year before.
Don't buy Benteke then.
Yeah, but Benteke...
You're a Premier League team, mate. How many players have just come?
Yeah, but Benteke on his day is like... He's ruthless, isn't he? He scored loads of goals.
What the goal he scored against us? Was it last year for Liverpool or year before for Liverpool? It was a fucking right goal. Probably the best
goal.
You
mean for Villa?
Was it for Villa?
Oh no, the overhead kick. Yeah, and he scored like that goal for Villa when we drew 1-1, didn't he? When Falcao scored.
Yeah. Someone said, no, you can't tell what someone's worth. There's no scale for it. No, there isn't a scale for it. That's the thing. You've got to throw money at them until they go, yeah, go on then.
Well, they're 17th. They're 3 points off the bottom. I mean, Hull, I don't think they're ever going to win again.
I don't know if they've already resigned themselves to start rebuilding. If not, they probably should do.
Hull?
Yeah. Well, they didn't even build coming into the season, so...
It's just a fuck up, wasn't it?
So what do you do if you're Hull now? Do you try and build for the return?
But they're not really... It's virtually halfway through, and they're not really that adrift.
They're not adrift, but like you're saying, virtually halfway through, they're on course for 20 odd points. They're so far off the 40 points that they fucked it.
Yeah, but so look at Leicester.
Yeah, there's a lot
Middlesbrough, West Ham, 19 points. So there's not a big... There's 5 points between relegation.
Could someone look up the odds real quick on what the odds are for Leicester to win the Champions League and go down? Who would win in a scrap, me or True Geordie? Joe, how much True Geordie weighs? And do you know that there's weight classes for a reason in fighting?
I seen him on a video benching like...
I think he benches, I want to say 180, or it might be
daft.
190. Yeah. The guy's an animal. He's about 6'4", 6'5", I think. He's fucking huge, mate.
I thought you were going on his podcast.
I think we're going to be sorting it out. Loz is sorting it out, so look out for that one. That should hopefully be a big one. But yeah, I'd love to go in there and chat with him. Especially talking... The guy watches MMA as well. Used to do MMA himself. Used to do jiu-jitsu, so obviously knows his shit. Can you imagine getting fucking choked out by him? I mean, it wouldn't take much, would it? I mean, if you got a fucking arm under your neck, I mean, I'm sure he's got fucking big old pythons on him, right? But if you got an arm under your neck, you would be fucked, mate. Proper fucked. So yeah, like, I don't know what you do if you're one of those lower level Premier League teams. You're Foxville, I think, at the moment. There ain't a fucking whole lot you can do. I did see a question up here. Someone's asked. I can't bloody find it now.
Yeah, saying City was in 1920. I think it was 1938. City won the league, won it, and then got relegated the next year.
Really?
They're the last team to do it. City.
It's a bad do that, isn't it, if that happens to you. Where did he go to now? Crystal Palace.
Well, the next game, or?
No, I mean, that was what we were talking about, wasn't it? Yeah, are they going to go down? 500 to 1. That's not amazing odds.
Nah,
right?
it's not 500 to 1 now. Can't be. Not in the position that they're at. It might have been at the start of the season. I can't. It's not that now. But I mean, bookies don't want to be taking hit like they took last year.
Can you really see them winning the Champions League and get relegated? I think they're going to go far.
Nah, I can't see them winning it.
I think they're going to shock a couple teams.
Who've they got?
I don't even know.
They've not got like a... Oh, Sevilla... No, it's not Sevilla, is it?
I don't know.
Is it Porto?
Don't know.
No, it's not Porto.
Well, talking about
It's
Trudeau,
got
him and Loz
Swag.
are going all over Europe. I think they've just been to Barcelona, Dortmund, Inter, and somewhere else as well. Paris, I think. Good little tour, so that'll be a banging video whenever that drops. Yeah, there's some history for City. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of history for City. They have got some history, just not a lot of fans. There was another thing that I was about to fucking talk about. MM's on the bog. Nice one. Thank God it's only one way.
What's going on?
Almost 300 watching. Can't remember how many we usually have watching it live. Smash the like button like it owes you money. How about that? If you enjoy what you're seeing.
Share it. Sevilla.
They've got Sevilla. Yeah, that's a doable one for them, I think.
See, PSG, I mean, they're not pulling up any trees, are they?
Fucked it with that Zlatan.
Yeah. Like,
Wonder what the correlation is there.
oh, no.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Beautiful. Ran out of shit to say. Axel and Sean Goss. There's been a little bit of talk about these guys this week. Obviously training with the first team yesterday. Please go on Sean Goss's Twitter and tell him his tree looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's dog shit. At least he's got a tree, actually, to be fair. I can't say anything.
You not even put a tree up?
To do what? Look at it. What's the fucking point? You've got to take it down again.
Alright, there you go. So yeah, go and find out. He's probably man of the match tonight. Under 23s drew 2-2 with Middlesbrough. It was a shit game first half. Opened up in the second half a little bit. 2 goals apiece. Harrop missed a penalty. Then Goss and Harrop argue about who's taking a penalty. Goss buries it. Wonderful team goal for Demi Mitchell's goal. Fucking sick goal. And
Finish weren't bad neither.
yeah, rattled it off the underside of the bar. He's doing alright playing as a left back at the moment, so that's happy days. Yeah, please share it, please like, all that sort of shiz. My thoughts on Di Maria and what do the fans think of him. I think, by the sounds of it, he didn't really want to come here in the first place, and he made that fucking abundantly clear about February.
Yeah, but then he really wanted to go PSG, and now he don't really want to be there, so fuck him.
Are we seeing what George Weah's cousin's doing on Twitter, trying to get Bad Santa
Yeah.
voted as the best
Yeah,
Christmas
I seen
film
that. I seen that.
charity
That guy, what a buzz off that guy.
Yeah, I'd love to get that guy on here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever been public with what he looks like or anything. But
Yeah, that's his picture, innit?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to get him on, man.
Sure,
I'd like
that's
to get
his
him on. He's a
picture.
funny fucking guy, mate.
He's only from Wigan, and he works in. I'm sure he works in City Centre.
Does he?
Yeah, have you seen what he's been doing? Like the guy off Pointless, whatever he's called, can't remember his fucking name, doing the World Cup of Christmas movies and like Bad Santa. I don't know whether you could put actual money on it, but it's like voting opens. Like Bad Santa was 200 to 1 and put him in groups, so he's trying to get Bad Santa to win it.
Love it. I like that guy. I think he's funny. People saying is Goss as good as people are saying? Yeah, I think he really is. He was fucking pinging the ball around all over the place tonight. He just liked to do what the fuck he wanted with it. Yeah, get what you're doing for Christmas. Is anyone going visiting family? Is anyone going dead far? What's the fucking weirdest Christmas you've had? Get it all in the comments. Let's talk about what's going on there. And if you've got a really good story, save it for once the video goes off, and then it won't get lost in the chat, because the chat obviously deletes everything once we go off. So there you go.
What's that? I don't know. How long have we been on? We've done over an hour.
Yeah,
So say we had fuck all to talk about.
We always find something to fucking waffle on about, don't we?
Yeah, just talk shit.
Hopefully, yeah. My granddad is going to be coming on a podcast. I was asked on my Snapchat Q&A. I don't know if you saw it. Someone asked me, "What was the aftermath of Munich?" I went, "Fuck, I don't know. I wasn't born till '83. There's a long time in between then." I said, "So I don't know." I said, "The best guy to ask would be my granddad." Granddad worked at a tool factory on Warwick Road, right where the tram stop is now. Actually, I said, "I'm sure he'd be the fucking man to ask." So there was a lot of comments said, "Do you want to come on?" So I gave him a bell and said, "There's a lot of fucking people want to see you on my podcast. You up for it?" And he said, "Yeah, man." So I said, "Alright, cool." Whose football coverage do I like the best? I don't really get to see that much of it because I'm always there. So I think probably Sky, ultimately. Richard Odman's doing it on Twitter and he managed to get Bad Santa 200 to 1 to 10 to 1 like in 45 minutes. Legend. Gonna make it snow all over my girlfriend's face Christmas morning. Well done, Jamie. Is Charlton in danger of breaking down on United duties? I fucking hope not. Can you imagine? I think he just needs to be told to retire now. I mean, he's an old man, he's a frail man.
But he obviously enjoys what he does.
Of course he does.
So, he's doing it. I don't think he's doing it because he has to do it. Is he?
No, and I don't know what commitments he has. I mean, he was at a foundation thing the other day. In Oldham, actually.
Yeah, Werner. Yeah.
That was the fella. Opening a school, connection with United, and you just think, why are we still sending him to do that? Because like you said, that if he did break down on United duties, can you imagine? Do we really need to be sending him out to do that? Bring him to the match, see him home safe, sorted.
But it's the will of the person as well, isn't it? You can't really go against that. If he wants to actually, let's say, no one's holding the gun and saying you've got to do this. If he's actually,
I fucking hope not.
Really?
Well, yeah, I doubt there's someone like, oh, Bobby, you need to go here.
Fergie's still on the payroll. They don't get Fergie. They don't wheel Fergie out, did he, to do stuff like that?
No, but I think he's classed as a non-executive director, I think.
Mm.
Whereas he's an ambassador, and ambassadors obviously have ambassadorial duties, don't they?
Yeah.
Brian Robson should just take over 90% of the shit Bobby Charlton's got to do now. Just let him go to the match, give him a fucking ticket forever, crack on. Charlton to start versus Sunderland? Probably not. Remember how mint Sky was when Graham Keys was on? Yeah. Oh, that was what I was about to say, actually. Someone has just reminded me. John Joe Shelby. Someone said, what do I think of John Joe Shelby now he's been convicted of racism? Fuck that guy. Fuck him for life.
Yeah.
I got no concept of what the fuck makes people racist whatsoever. It doesn't even fucking compute to me. Madness. At all. It makes no fucking sense.
What difference does it make, like, the colour of somebody's skin in terms of their ability to do anything?
Yeah, you're judging them on where their fucking grandparents and their heritage was born in relation to the equator, because that is it. You got darker skin if you're closer to the equator. You got lighter skin if you're further away from the equator. That's it. That is fucking it, and that is the only difference. That's fucking it. Imagine fucking it makes no fucking sense to me. I got no time for anyone who's racist. Go fuck yourself. What youth players do I think? Three youth players do I think that are ready for the first team? Tuan Zabi, Riley. Probably Goss, but he's not getting a sniff while you've still got Bastian and Schneiderlin and Fosu Mensah not getting opportunities. I think them three should go out on loan.
They've got to buy the time, haven't they?
I think Willock, Goss, Riley, once he gets his injury sorted, and Tuan Zabi should go on loan. Go on loan and prove how fucking good you are, because it's abundantly clear. Just don't go to a club that's going to fuck you about like Wolves, like Borthwick Jackson has, because if Borthwick Jackson was at the club today, he might have got thrown in. He might not have. We know what Jose's like, and it's not very likely, is it? But can you imagine the opportunities opening for him there at the moment? Because he's clearly not happy with left back. Borthwick Jackson's a big lad as well. He's a physical lad.
Yeah, he needs to fill out a bit, doesn't he?
I think he can. I think he could kick on. I think he could cement himself a place there. The opportunities there at the moment. Luke Shaw. I mean, it'd have been ludicrous to think 12 months ago that Luke Shaw would lose his place to anyone. He looked like destined to be world class. Done.
But we said last week, didn't we? Like, Valencia took ages to come back from his injury, so there's no real surprise in that.
But again, have you got time on your side to be able to fucking allow him to come back in like that?
Well,
like, is the pressure on?
Yeah, because Valencia didn't play week in, week out, did he? To get back to that, we'd been in and outside, working on his strength, working on his fitness. It's mental toughness more than anything.
And supposedly Phil Jones, he spent a long time working with him. He thought he was ready. But they kept him working with defensive coaches in training and doing whatever he was doing in training to prepare him for that. And when he's come back, he's not got injured, he's looked good, and he's kept himself in the team at the moment. So.
And I think definitely Jose trusts him, doesn't he?
I think he's starting to if he didn't. Lucas there says, spending Christmas in Manchester, going to the Boxing Day game, first United game ever, travelled all the way from Australia. Come and find us, mate. We will be on Smack Busby Way after the game if you want to come and talk to us. Rashford needs to be played up front, in my opinion, says Alex. I think what happened with Rashford is he is an announcement onto the scene, and the importance and the level of some of the goals that he scored lifted everyone's expectations possibly into the unrealistic, and now they're sort of falling back down a little bit. And I think
he's definitely
there's a player in there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he just needs to be patient. And I said, didn't I, at the start of at the end of last season, I wouldn't have minded seeing him go out on loan. And would that have been a
not
good
to
thing?
West Ham.
But yeah, not to West Ham. Go fuck yourself. But I could have seen him going on loan to a Premier League team and doing really well. Because you go on loan and then you've got that, you're the first choice striker, mate. Crack on. Now he's got to come in. I don't think he's phased at all.
No, I don't.
He's clearly not phased, so I don't think. Whereas I do think Memphis was like, oh my god, this is my chance, I've got to sort it. And I think he looked unrelaxed. He looked too nervous. He looked like, I can't fuck it up.
I've got to score a hat-trick every game.
And because of that, he fucked it up.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Rashford is a lot more relaxed, maybe confident in his own abilities, knows his position in the team, knows his place, and maybe because of that, he can come into.
But he knows he's still learning as well. So I don't think, although obviously he probably want to play up front, he knows that Zlatan's not going to be there forever. Yeah. So he's got time on his side to develop.
Got hammered me for saying that as well.
What?
So they should go on loan.
Yeah, but maybe. But if they don't know, because what they're gonna obviously they're gonna play first team football. But do you go and play first team football week in, week out, and then by the time you get to 28 you're fucked and you're done?
Yeah. Oh, and is there a benefit to maybe only playing
15, 20 games a year?
Yeah.
So like 15,
but
20...
learning off Zlatan.
Yeah, and Rooney obviously to an extent, and the movement and the finishing and the experience. Like you can't teach that, can you?
No. There's unquantifiables surrounding that, definitely.
And coming on playing left wing, then yeah, it's not where he wants to play, and it's not where he's obviously going to be best at.
On the right. He's got a fucking hell of a cross on his right foot.
Yeah, he has. All right, so left or right, yeah, but he's learning that position as well. So then, if he needs a job to do for the team, he can do it. So when you play, or rather than just be that focal point, they can all be interchangeable when he gets older. When he's like 23, do you know what I mean? That's another 4 years away.
Yeah, it's a long fucking time away. Someone says,
no
how do you solve Memphis Depay, or is it unsolvable? No, I think at the club that we're in, the position that this club's in at the moment, there's not the ability to bring someone in and be patient with them. They've either got to hit the ground running or they're back out the fucking team again.
I think there's too many people who can play there. There's too many people who can play there.
So I think when he goes to Everton, he'll be afforded the time to settle in, and he'll probably fucking come out the other end of it looking fantastic.
Well, because
it's nothing.
I don't think Ronald Koeman rates the majority of the players that he's got at his disposal.
Can't blame him.
No.
Jones and Bay would be a great partnership. Both have huge potential. I don't think another centre half is needed, says Jake. I can see the need for another first choice centre half. I definitely can. But I don't think it's Lindelof. And I don't think there's anyone at the club that's an obvious choice, unless you was going to go with Blind, and you can use Blind in that sort of interchangeable thing. Blind's another guy that I think could take the Carrick role quite comfortably. It's obviously not going to be Schneiderlin now. There's too much gas going around that he's on his way out. So
and the fact that he's been nowhere near the first team squad since
not even fucking
a month ago.
I mean, Schweinsteiger didn't have a locker and was ahead of him in the fucking pecking order. So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Do I think Mata needs to play more games? Mata's probably going to win Player of 2016 for United if he's not done already.
Right.
Back in the last season and the first half of the season.
When did we start fucking judging shit on calendar years? Football doesn't work on a calendar year.
Because it's the end of the year and people need content.
Alright, so just to fucking fill your videos, basically.
It's not just us. Every fucker's doing it.
It's like
everyone's doing it.
Alright, so
it's an interesting way to mark stuff, though.
Who's been your player of the week then? You know what I mean? Fucking hell, why don't you have a player of the day?
Maybe I will.
If you want content.
Maybe I fucking will. I think it's just a good way to draw a line under stuff, and obviously it covers 2 seasons, and there's obviously a lot of interesting stuff comes out of that. Like, if I said to you, who's been the best player in 2016, I think Kante's in with a shout of that. Kante got 85 points in the Premier League, which was 12 more than any other player. And it's no coincidence that he's gone from a team that was champions, he's left them then looking at relegation candidates, and he took a team from 10th to being top of the league. He is a consistent figure.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how Chelsea do Boxing Day, because he's banned.
Who do you play him? Bournemouth are playing, which I was chatting to Chelsea Rory yesterday, and I said, you know what? That'll be where your win run comes to an end. You won't lose, but you'll just get a draw against someone, you'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I could see that against
Bournemouth, like, I've been really impressed with them. Eddie Howe's done like a mint job. Like, he's got a real good team. It's team ethic in it.
Yeah, it's an underrated team.
Team ethic over like individual.
Should Fosu Monster even, I beg your pardon, be given a chance at centre back? For me, he's not a centre half. He does a job at centre half and he does it fine.
I think positionally he'll struggle, won't he?
Yeah, because he does like to roam and just fucking muller people. That's why I think he's that. He's that Brian Robson, Roy Keane style centre mid. And I think did we mention this last week? You know, replacing Keane with Carrick was like fucked everyone up a little bit. But if you went back the other way, Joe, rather than people are talking about how do we replace Carrick, and is it Cruz, is it Weigl, is it Blind, is it this guy, is it that guy? What if you just went for fucking Fosu Mensah and you're like, just fucking kill them all, son?
You know, he might be doing that and ready just to unleash him and stuff, and then you don't know what they're doing in training in terms of the preparation work.
Is he maybe working on his sort of controlling passing game? So if you can have a Michael Carrick level of control of passing, but a Fosu monster level of fucking tackling and annihilating, is that fair? Is that fair on the rest of the league if you did that?
Yeah, but I think it's a hard one to teach, isn't it? Because obviously you'd have to work really, really hard to get into that passing ability of what Carrick's got. I think that's
He's
natural.
He's got
passing
great
ability.
technical ability, but has he got that? It's the vision.
Yeah, vision.
It's the vision and decision making.
It's the picture in it. It's in your head, and having a quick look over your shoulder, knowing right, boom.
Gossie's got that, but does he have the rest of the game? And a lot of what Carrick does is an experience-based thing. It's knowing the right time to play the ball. It's knowing the right time to maybe keep it and just fucking turn back on yourself. Carrick does that excellently. So we will see it. Should we go for a couple more and then wrap it up? It's quite fucking late, isn't it?
Yeah, I gotta go work again. So
I've got a busy all day tomorrow, and I've still got to get.
I've hardly even sat down today. Say I went out this after work.
Joe, I went today. I went to Pie Minister with a couple of lads for a bit of something.
That's a pie shop.
Yeah, man. Northern Quarter. It was good. It was a really good pie and cheap. I think they undercharged us. It was about a tenner for a pie. Then we had a beer, and then we had a dessert, and it come at 38 quid for 4 of us.
That's right. Favourite modern day bands? Do you ever listen to bands?
No. I still listen to Oasis, mate. So, like, when that came out, the Oasis documentary, and Oasis, Nolan and Liam are saying things like Nebworth, where there's 380,000 in a fucking park in the middle of nowhere. They're like, this will never happen again. You're like, no, that won't ever happen again. There's no... Oasis managed to build up an underground following before they was unleashed on the public. No, there's no underground shit no more. Everything just becomes mainstream straight away. Look at that chicken connoisseur guy. That should have been an underground banger for a year.
And the guy was on ITV News.
He's fucked it now. Have you seen his latest video?
No.
It's shite.
Yeah, too much.
That's it. It's blown over in 24
soon.
hours. Yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really listen to bands anyway. I'm hip hop head.
But there's no band that's creating that amount of noise that Oasis was making in 95, 96.
I won't know because I don't listen to that sort of music.
Yeah, but even if you didn't listen to Oasis then, you couldn't have not noticed what was going on when there's 300,000 people selling shit out in an hour.
Yeah, but that's it. And obviously they're Manchester as well, so like...
True.
But I mean, I struggle to fucking keep up with music that I want to listen to, so I'm not checking for any other music unless you kind of hear it.
I have an Apple app subscription, and that always throws up... I subscribe to all sorts of shit. That throws up new suggestions. I just fucking skip them, play my old shit.
Yeah, it's
is that some old though?
Maybe, but you know what? Like listening to some rappers these days, just mumble rap. It's like what the fuck is that?
People tell me fucking Kanye's mint, and I listen to a couple of his songs and I just go,
nah, Kanye early stuff like
early stuff mint.
Even up to like My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy, that was a sick album.
Jesus Walks, mate. You put Jesus Walks, that gym is getting fucked
up. College Dropout.
College Dropout.
Do you know what I was listening to? If anyone likes like listening to hip hop and like from older, this is from 2002. Scarface, The Fix. That's like one of my favorite albums of all time. Is every single track from start to finish is absolutely sick.
So I'm saying Arctic Monkeys, I wouldn't have even fucking known if they was doing anything at the moment.
Yeah,
wouldn't fucking know. Obviously, I know a couple of the songs, but that is it, mate.
Classic One Direction fan.
I mean, like, where do you start to even fucking find any new bands or anything like that? I listen to so many podcasts. I do listen to music. I listen to music in the gym. I listen to music in the mornings usually to fucking get me up. Usually in the shower, I'll throw a couple of songs on. Probably like 5 or 6 songs in the car.
Sometimes you just want to sit there with no noise in it and just be quiet and like zone out.
That's usually what I use a podcast for, because I can't have it quiet because I've got fucking
Big
tinnitus.
L, yeah man, sick guy.
I've got really bad tinnitus.
Kendrick's bad as well.
So when shit gets quiet, all I hear is It drives me insane. So I have to have noise on all the fucking time.
Did I listen to Get Rich or Die Trying? Yeah, definitely. Tech 9, yeah, Tech 9's sick. I like Tech 9. I
Me and
like
him got lost once.
Talib Kweli, Pharaoh Monch, Mos Def, now is Yasin Bey. It's like there's too many, like, yeah, all the old school, Big Pun.
We got lost listening to...
Eminem, Wu-Tang, Method Man, Redman. Redman's one of my all-time
Was it Illmatic?
favourites. Yeah, shit, Illmatic.
We got burned into us by
Immortal
fucking...
Techniques, shit, yeah.
Yeah, I
Dance
like
with the
Immortal
Devil.
Techniques
And he does some political shit. Anyone ever listen to Low Key? UK guy, he's
Santino says, will CM Punk make it in UFC or should he explore other avenues again? Like I said, at the fucking time, and none of y'all listened, it was clearly a big fucking money grab on behalf of the UFC. The guy has got no experience. Honestly, did you fucking see it? Did you see how fucking pathetic it was? It was the worst fucking fight you've ever seen, apart from
Common sense.
when Randy Couture fucking annihilated whoever it was that you annihilated. MM Production says, is Mac Pro worth it? Yeah, it is.
J. Cole new album, not really feeling it.
I got a Mac Pro over there that we used to record the audio part of this, which is nearly 8 years old.
Yeah, Q-Tip. J. Cole, I like J. Cole. Fucking everyone. There's too many. Diabolic. Yeah, him and Diabolic and Talib Kweli are beefing on Twitter. Yeah, low key, man. He's sick.
What's the worst situation you've been in with opposition fans? Me and him at Anfield had a bit of a hairy one a few years ago.
Yeah, okay.
We parked on the wrong side of Anfield and had to walk through them all. And do you know when children walk in front of lions at the zoo? It was that kind of vibe. Justin Bieber is quality, says Jamie.
And he got a parking ticket as
Rebecca Black. Anna got a parking ticket, yeah.
Who's Rebecca Black?
There was that Friday.
Huh?
I believe she's got a new song come out, but it's auto-tuned. So
thoughts on
fuck.
Illmatic? Oh yeah, it's one of the classics. That straight up classic. Have you ever listened to Elmatic? That's a bad remix as well.
Yeah, you fucking hooked me up with that one. That was a few years ago. That,
yeah, Mobb Deep. Yeah, back in the day.
Got all you fucking hip hop heads
Chief
here.
Keef,
In the
don't know.
fucking
I know. Yeah,
comments.
it's just like going on.
Fuck it.
Akala man, he's dope. Low key.
And we have to say, Manchester.
Abomination. Abomination. That's a sick track. Have you ever heard Abomination? Yeah, listen to it. Check it out. It's sick.
Is
Illmatic, definitely not ill. It was written.
my guy from Manchester who's fucking rassing it up.
Who?
Bugsy Malone.
Bugsy Malone. Yeah, he's in great. It's grime, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just UK hip hop, really, isn't it? Essentially.
Yeah.
It's not your fucking 90s West Coast stuff, but it's
Yeah, no, Bugsy. I like Bugsy Malone. He's pretty sick. But yeah, I mean, I've got the Phasing Time. I think it was the last thing I've got of his.
I got well, like I said, because I have an iTunes, because I have a
Library.
fucking iTunes account. You just fucking listen to whoever.
Yeah, I
You don't have to buy the album. You just press download and I get the album. That's it. It's sick.
Right. Yeah, but dude.
It's like a Spotify account, but you get them on all your devices. So I think it's $9.99 a month.
Okay,
Or
Apple promoter here.
don't worry about it, mate. So you it's $9.99 a month, and then any albums that you want, you just fucking
Yeah,
download
but
them.
is everything on there? Because it's like.
I would say 90% of the shit that you want is on there.
My barber, he always trying to get me to listen to this, but I can't find it to download anywhere. It's only on YouTube, and I don't actually watch YouTube.
Right, let's
to
throw
thing.
iTunes on here.
But it's I, Centre of Attention, and it's an old Pete Rock, underground, like unreleased stuff, and it's dope. It's like proper mellow. You can chill to it and survive. I think it's from the early 90s, mid 90s actually.
Centre of Attention.
No, it's how they spell it in America. Centre,
fucking
these motherfuckers
ER.
spell it ER. But I don't think you get it I because it won't be on iTunes.
Well, it's not on iTunes, then no, because there's.
So that's what I just said. It's like you can't
well,
find
so
it
if
anywhere.
it's not fucking on there, it's not on there, is it? I mean, like, what's his fucking kite called? I forgot his name. He's got grown up. Toured with Exhibit. What's he called?
Bishop Lamont.
That's the fucker.
Yeah, Bishop.
Because he's got one of his best songs is Grown Up, but you can only get it on
yeah.
it's on YouTube, but it's not on iTunes.
Probably my favourite MC of, well, aside from Redman, along that part is Royce the 5'9". I got a tattoo of his lyric on the inside of my.
Right, what are they
bicep.
called?
I. That one. Is it on there?
I, as in
I, as
I,
in like the letter I. Yeah, it won't be on there. See, it's like some unreleased like Pete Rock stuff. But yeah, anyway, there's loads of stuff on there if you want to listen to it.
We can't play any music because it would get us pulled off.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Man, I want to go to a concert. I wanted to go to Talib Kweli because I've not seen Kweli, but I didn't go. but let's say Mos Def is coming in March for his last ever UK gig, so I think I might go to that.
Underrated actor.
Yeah, he's just been stuck in South Africa for like 6 years because of some like immigration stuff, and
Shit, no way.
yeah, and he just like really getting back. So he's supposed to release an album on the 9th of December called, it's got 99 something or something like that, but it got delayed for some reason, and he's just released it a couple of days ago.
KRS-One.
KRS-One, yeah.
Spit some bars. Are you fucking drunk? Do you know how fast that shit would get vined up? Fucking hell. Predicted finish for United. Let's end that
Alright,
shit.
go on then, yeah.
I think at the start of the season, I said United's going to win it.
Bad Meets was dope.
I said United's going to win it. Chelsea was going to split us and City, which was pretty fucking astute, I think you'll find. Although it's wrong. Because I think Chelsea are going to win it. We're going to come second. And I think City will come third. And I think Liverpool will come fourth. Which means Arsenal are going to drop out.
I think we'll finish third.
We'll finish third.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take that, yeah. It's an improvement, isn't it?
I'll take it from now. And this is the thing, right? Opposition fans will get in the comments like, look at you fucking buzzing off coming second. Do I look buzzing? No, I'm saying I'll take that. Expectations shift, yeah? Start the season, so we're going to win the league.
I would, yeah. Well,
After all the
especially when I'm
draws,
signing Pogba.
yeah, after all the draws, it's fucking retarded to still be saying we're going to win the league. When Chelsea have also gone on an 11-game, almost unprecedented streak, right? So you can't still be saying...
It was the most 13 wins in a row, innit?
Is it Arsenal I've got that?
I think so.
So, yeah. I think we'll finish top 2, top 3, I think is easily attainable for us. Definitely think we can do that. As for where we go in the cups, I don't care. I think we're going to win the League Cup, though.
Yeah. Well,
We got basically a bye against Hull.
yeah. 8-1 with us to win that.
Can't fucking get beat off the Scousers in the final. But luckily, it's Jurgen Klopp. Not very good in finals.
Oh, yeah, but don't say that. Fuck it.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure to go and download Tops the Pot. Make
Get
sure
involved.
to give my guy a follow here on Twitter. Are we over fucking 200 yet, or what?
Yeah, I don't know what. No.
Fucking flying up, mate.
Oh, no, yeah.
Got a blue tick soon.
Get me on YouTube channel and everything. I'll just talk about hip hop all day. How about that?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I can't be asked.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, everybody. Please download the Tops the Pot. Listen, this is a straight fucking easy transaction for you lot to make. It's a free app. You download it. The more downloads that gets, quite simply translates into the best prizes that we're able to fucking give you.
Simple
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
If more of you download that app, then we're able to get better prizes. I'm thinking an iPad for next month's one.
Would be like The Price is Right, so you can win like a Seat Ibiza or a Suzuki Swift.
At the moment, more of you need to download it, so it might be a fucking toaster. So if anyone wants a toaster, that's what you're looking at next month.
Yeah, it might be like bullseye prizes. If
enough of you download it, it'll be an iPad next month. So if you missed out on a chance for the PlayStation 4, and what's my guy called that's winning it at the moment?
Ethan Scarry.
Ethan Scarry.
Or his mum.
Or his mum. Unless he fucks it up, it's going to be going to him.
Or it could be his wife, but I don't think he might be that old.
So get downloading the app. The link is in the description below right now, so please go and download the app if you're on iOS. Simple as that. Just get the app downloaded. It helps us out. We can buy better shit for prizes. Give him a follow. Give me a follow if you don't already. I'm sure you probably already do. Everyone here is on Android. Didn't they say they're sorting Android out?
I've spoken to him this week, and they've said Android is in the pipeline, but they don't know where. They haven't got like a timeline for it yet. So I've told them that a lot of people have Android, and it's missing out on a big market for people to get involved with it. So they are looking into it. But
So
say
wait
no,
out.
there's
Might be
no
a toaster next month and then an iPad the following month.
I mean, hopefully they'll stick around, won't they? For
I
a
hope
while,
so. I hope so. We have had quite a few downloads, but trust me, if you guys download the app, you're doing us a massive, massive favour and hooking yourselves up as well, because that means we can get some better equipment in for ourselves. And I am building a studio downstairs, which hopefully will be sick. And I want to get some different equipment that enables us to multi-stream this to several places, and we could do 2 shots as well, so we can get on the other side of the table.
This guy's been looking
We're
at
not fucking about, lads.
doing a 360.
Yeah, I was looking at trying to do a
video.
360 podcast, and I thought, do you know what? Everyone's going to watch that for once, but the second and third one, no fucker will watch it, so, whatever, anyway. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Have a nice Christmas. I hope you go and see your family. I hope
Merry
you get
Christmas.
a chance to fucking chill out. I hope if there's a load of kids watching, I hope you all get to get what yous are after. Don't fucking mither too hard. Your parents will have done the best job that they can. And have a fucking safe New Year. Don't do anything fucking stupid. It's a stupid time to get locked up. You don't need that shit. See you in a bit.
Peace.